Benjamin,
Ah!
Lucy, and Titus.
Oh, Chris Parnell.
Level 12, obviously, we'd prefer you not go there.
Like, no one is addressing that this guy has one eye.
What is up with your eye, G?
Hey, what is up, everybody? It is me, Sean Tank Top, and I'm over here at Cosplay Tank Top. I'm hanging out with my very good friends, Dustin Morgan, Drace, over there at the Dojo Drace. How you doing over there, Draces?
Vault it up right now. Vault it up.
We were saying there was a goal with the vaults, but we're going to find out that it never was. I'm working on my ghoul fucking impression right now. We're talking about ghouls, we're talking about vaults and all that kind of bullshit because we're talking about, actually it's not bullshit, it's like a really fucking great show that we're actually having a really good time with over here. But we're talking about Fallout right now. We're on episode 6 of season 1. We're really getting close to the end of this thing. We got this, and then we got 3 more episodes after, like, you know, including this one, and then we're finished.
Just a quick 8.
Feels like the show seems pretty well paced and pretty well thought out and stuff like that.
I wonder if like they brought some animators over from the game because the games look pretty good. So like you got to figure that like they've already got like a bunch of animators on. They're like, oh, cool, like you can just take our engines because like I know that there's the Unreal Engine is something that they use for like a bunch of video games, has been used in a lot of movies.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the stuff. Well, that's the stuff that they build the environments in the volume. Even though I will say this show does not really look like it was shot in the volume. We got some mystery happening. We got ourselves like we're kind of trying to get to, and I think there's a couple ways in which we're going to kind of get there. I think that there's an element where we're finding out about, because we didn't get any of the ghoul last time, but I think that where we're going to kind of how we're going to get there, they're converging, is some flashback shit with the ghoul, with Walton Goggins stuff is kind of moving forward, and we're starting to kind of like learn about the past, and we're going to kind of reach this like point where we sort of discover like an insidious impetus of like what went down. Clearly he was like the first spokesman for like the Vault Tech shit, and then they replaced him with like the little thumb guy and stuff, and there's you know, there's some elements here, there's a sense of betrayal, I think, with the Vault Tech stuff. And is that linked to the mom? Like, does the mom just say, hey, fuck it? Like, because she introduced them, I think, right? I think, didn't they mention something like that? So it was like a connection that she made.
And we were saying, what if his daughter and his wife got to the vaults? And yeah, Betty
is like a descendant. Who the fuck knows, man? Like,
we don't know. It could be true.
Except she's old and black and blind.
There's a lot of weird shit that could be happening. Like, and then this whole element with like Vault 31 and what that means, and like the fact that they always ascend to be overseer, and they're kind of like the keeper of secrets, and they're smudging shit and everything. This Lost-esque mystery element has also been cranking too, and I've been enjoying it too. You know what I mean? A bunch of different things that we could talk about, but I guess I just want to get into it. You guys ready to jump into it?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Fuck yeah, man. All right, we appreciate y'all very much for hanging out with us as we go through Fallout. We are on episode 6 right now. If you guys want to get early and uncut access to the next episode, episode 7, and you want to get it before anybody else does, you guys can watch that. If you're watching this on YT, you can get a hold of episode 7 right now, completely full and uncut, on our Patreon. If you
Oh, his foot.
a lot of foot trauma in this in this show.
Oh my God.
The link's in the top end comment of the description below. We hope you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that, you still want to help us out, you can hit us with the like and subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us.
Where you guys been for the past 200 years?
200 years. You been in the vaults. Ain't got no internet in that vault.
Hey, we kind of were all in kind of a little bit of a vault and fucking, you know, a couple years back, you know. That was a hell of a thing, wasn't it?
That was a hell of a time.
Too real.
Not made by God Almighty, but the working man.
The working man.
A veritable Camelot of the nuclear age.
Seems like a Twilight Zone introduction.
Yeah.
It does. It really does. Or what? And also like those weird fucking like Walt Disney, like Epcot fucking pitches that he would make and shit. You know.
Strong enough to keep out the rads and the reds.
Oh gosh. A little wink.
Each one of
And will be living and working right here in Vault 4, leading a community governed entirely by scientists.
Yeah, scientists versus the military. Maybe there was a split at some point.
And now you can be a hero too.
You can buy into being a hero.
Yeah.
Or was this just like this whole thing, like this little plan to save the elites?
Bud Askins, I oversee Southern California operations. I came over to Vault Tech in Q3 after a 10-year stint at West Tech.
Oh, nice.
Defense contractor.
Oh, I'm very familiar with you guys. You designed the T-45 power armor.
The T-45, now they're the T-60.
I wore the T-45 when we almost lost the great state of Alaska to the Reds. Those design flaws of yours cost a lot of good men and women their lives.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
Most people think scale means increasing global market share. That's thinking in 3 dimensions, and I'm talking about 4.
I'm talking about 4D chess right now, man.
It's not outselling them. It's not outsmarting them. It's time. Time.
Elongating your lifespan, which is why he's still alive.
There is a rap party.
What, a rap party? For this?
Yes.
You need like fucking 45 minutes, and then you just show up a little late to the rap party. This fucking sick ass old fucking spot. It's like the play. What's it? Like Jackie Treehorn's house in The Big Lebowski.
From the show.
All right, well, I only do it to play.
Oh, wait, he's a voice.
He's here.
He did. He was the voice.
He's the most devious bastard in New York City.
Well, perhaps when you finish your shift, we could head up and party in the hot tub. What do you think of that?
Oh my God, he's just always a horny vampire.
You know which way the wind is blowing, and it's that. A world run by people who wear pocket protectors to a pool party. I mean, I've dipped my bits in the same gravy train. Sold my vocal rights to that spinning robot they sell to housewives and perverts.
10 million?
Wait, lower.
Oh.
No, I got 186 pre-tax. The future, my friend, is products. You're a product, I'm a product.
On this Amazon-produced program.
Gonna need your hologram to start playing Coachella.
Yeah, right.
Goggins.
The future is gold.
You drugged out too hard, buddy.
Oh, it's his friend.
Oh, and he's listening, and he's hearing him, his old buddy. Oh, shit.
So this is Vault 4, the scientist vault. Okay.
We can't thank you enough for letting us in and taking care of us.
That's what we do here. Oh, and we found his armor.
Yeah, we trick and trap and gas people. That I mean, they're taking care. I mean,
We just need you to stay in quarantine a few hours longer to make sure you don't track in any contamination.
Something insidious is happening.
Always.
So they're just hanging out in this room.
I mean, like, give him a magazine or something.
You smell good.
Oh, are they?
Oh.
They
Wanna have sex?
shoot him.
You mean use my cock?
Maybe that's how they say it in the Brotherhood.
Are they pumping in sex shit into the air?
Oh, you think so?
Weird thing.
Well, it's just for some guys, not me. But for some guys, you know, when they make it move, it gets all big and hard like a big pimple, and then it pops.
What? Is that what they tell them? Like, don't get boners?
He doesn't know that's what a penis is supposed to do.
Oh, damn.
No one explained
Total
it to him.
fucking penis disinformation campaign by the Brotherhood. That's so terrible. He's never jerked off before.
No, he did, and he said it. He says that he thinks he's weird. What's going
This
on?
motherfucker for real? Come on.
I was like, that's what I'm saying. They are putting
Yeah.
corn juice in the air.
Uh-huh.
They're gonna try and get them to bang for some reason. Creepy ass reason.
For some, turns out they're not side. They're just a bunch of perverts.
It's just perverts. This is just vault perverts.
Vaults, we recognize that we all need each other. Just like I needed you on the surface.
Well, maybe there is an element where she is teaching him companion, like trusting in somebody else, but he is seeing through it though. It's like, this is bad.
Sorry to interrupt your breakfast, but our
They're putting Molly in their Cheerios.
Ah!
Lucy and Titus.
Oh, Chris Parnell.
Welcome to Vault 4.
What the fuck?
Some housekeeping, a few things to be aware of. Stay out of level 12. Obviously, we'd prefer you not go there.
Like, no one is addressing that this guy has one eye.
What is up with your eye, G?
That should cover it. Any questions or concerns?
Yeah, what's going on with your face, bro?
Right, I just love that they're just brimming with the
What in the what?
like mutations.
There's a nose on his head.
Are they growing stuff or I don't know.
They're growing X-Men.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Guess the scientists got bored and they started
Yeah.
fiddling with the DNA.
Maybe they come to the conclusion that like we're not going to be able to go to the surface unless we
Adapt
and maybe we just induce that.
Do you really want to spend your 9 to 5s working with these assholes?
I need this job, Coop. It guarantees us a spot in the vault.
We've got money. We can buy a spot in the vault.
One of the good vaults.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's experimentation and it's
You can buy in, but you're gonna be an experiment.
like the scientists in 4 are dictating what's going on and playing kind of like live war games within the vaults or something like that, you know.
By selling volts.
That's called capitalism, Charlie.
But they can't sell volts if these peace negotiations go through. So volts has a fiduciary.
Wow.
Here we go.
You remember that movie we did with Johnny Morton? You were the sheriff and I was some generic Indian?
Come on, man, don't say that. Tall Hand Mud Lake could talk to horses.
He was a magic Native American. Come on now.
Unless the people do something about it.
I guess everything's a conspiracy, right?
Oh, and this is how he gets
Sound like
booted.
you're a cult.
He's talking with a known red.
What do you mean by that?
And I mean that in the political sense, God damn it. I'll allow it.
Is Janie asleep?
She's reading Little House on the Prairie to Roosevelt.
Does he like it?
This is his whole domestic thing. We're just chilling with these guys for the most part.
What is?
You know, no dogs in the vaults.
Oh man.
He's like, you know that they're gonna start the war to get us in the vaults.
I mean, what else do you have in store for us? Are the blue jumpsuits? Are those mandatory? What if I want to wear a blue jumpsuit? What if I want to wear a green
Yep.
one?
So the bomb falls and you want to know about your wardrobe?
No, I want to know about my freedom.
Oh, man.
Freedom ain't free though.
None of it is ideal. But if billions of people are going to lose their lives, I will do whatever it takes to make sure the people I love, that is you and that is Janie.
She's selling it. Good performance by this actress.
Fuck that dog.
What about Roosevelt?
Fuck Roosevelt.
To make sure we
Sorry, Gandalf.
into a special vault for management, where we will oversee all of the other vaults.
See, they were gonna go to 31 or a 31 like.
I know you always try to do the right thing. That's what I love about you.
But it's like an impossible situation if you know that the bombs are gonna get dropped. You just know it.
Yeah.
And you're like the evil corporation.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's how people felt back in the day. Like, but he probably figures that they got titanium cores all over this motherfucker, man. Like, so he's gonna go find one.
You're gonna notice if it's gone.
Yeah, right. Also, this could like cause like a fucking like a meltdown. We could get like a mini Chernobyl going down in this motherfucker when you take this shit out. Like,
Have a hot shower. Nothing wrong with a little bit of comfort.
it's like once you put those things on, like they can do shit to you. Like they can like fucking hit you with like a trank dart that's built in or something. Or
He's like, what are all these people's problems smiling with their faces? What's
yeah. It's like I'm an exceptionally good frowner, and I am not turning that shit upside downer.
He's like, wait, not poison? That is a wild miracle.
Yeah.
Got minion curtains.
Right.
This Listen, the Minion meme made it through the survive nuclear apocalypse. There's gonna be a don't talk to me before I had my coffee and a sassy little minion.
Oop.
The fall of Shades. Oh gosh.
I had a double-headed bear.
Oh my gosh.
Does she not have, is this like all different shit that she learned, basically? Is that what's happening here?
Yeah, it's all stuff that happened afterwards.
What's going on?
It's a surface dweller tradition. It can get a little rambunctious for my taste.
It's an orgy.
You're welcome to come.
They dig her vibe.
Government.
The government.
Mind your fucking mouth. That's the president of the government you're talking to.
President of the government.
My daddy lives in Philly.
Well, not no more.
I killed him. No.
Unless he's a coward. I'm just trying to game this out now. In my experience, the apple tends not to fall too far from the tree.
This is just some classic fucking Western shit right now, just baiting a motherfucker.
Take Sheriff Troy's guns away.
The government will do that. Take your guns. Yep. He's like, I need...
Did you shoot him in the fucking balls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
You shoot him in the head and then you feed him to the hogs, Mr. Prez.
Why do you have this picture on your wall?
That's Moldaver.
Because she wouldn't...
Couldn't be his daughter.
Well, no, because she could be 200 years unless she's a ghoul too, but that lady did not look like a ghoul to me.
No. I mean, like, what? Well, now I think I'm like, holy fucking shit. Like the daughter's possibly around. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, if they both got caught in the blast and that's what is keeping him alive, that could be the same thing with her.
She doesn't want to be rude, but this is how you accidentally join a cult. You're like, shit.
Yeah, no fucking shit. Like,
we've all been there.
She's like, this is fun. It's always fun.
What's in the center?
Oh, they're getting... I told you it was an orgy. I told you it was an orgy.
But you think everything's an orgy, though.
No.
By covering ourselves in their ashes.
Okay.
She's like, those are people.
By covering ourselves in their ashes. To bring back Shady Sands, blood must spill.
What?
Oh, is she a human sacrifice?
Blood must spill. Blood must spill. Blood must spill.
They're drinking blood. Yeah, that's when you kind of go like, yeah, I'm gonna get...
Oh, Flame Mother, you will be our salvation.
Flame Mother.
The Moldaver.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Damn. Oh, damn.
So, she's...
200 years old.
200 years old. Skin regimen, I guess.
This place worships the fucking joint that took your fucking dad.
I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to go back on our deal and just be somewhere that is good and safe. But this isn't it.
They gave me a robe.
Yeah, they did give him a robe. Counterpoint.
I have slippies on right now.
I'm comfy wumpy.
I have a minion fucking shower curtain. Are you fucking kidding me? Like...
I don't know.
Why did they even let you go there? Why wouldn't they just, like, block it out?
Well, it seems a little weird. Like, doesn't it? Like, the vault just seems to be kind of running. Because I think the Descendants, they just do it because that's just how it's done. Like, it's always been like that. And I'm wondering...
Like, it would have been a cute twist. It was like, yo, anyone that ever fucking comes over here and hits 12, tries to go there, they go straight to, like, a fucking prison block or something like that.
I know. Or, like, yeah, we eat them. We turn them into oysters.
Oh!
Oh, they got one of those. Did they invent that? Well, I think they're putting weird DNA in these people, so.
Well, no. They got human fingers in their fucking mouths. Like, they're fucking doing shit with this stuff. They're splicing and dicing fucking DNA. They were talking about they're the DNA people.
What in the world? Oh, that's for birthing. Are ladies birthing these gulpers?
Oh, God. That's why they got human. Ha-ha-da! Oh.
Oh, my God. They have a litter of them.
And then they eat the mom.
Oh, no. They do.
Yeah, they do. Ah!
Kids, am I right? So I wonder... Look, they're cryogenically freezing people. I wonder if Moldaver was cryogenically frozen.
What if he can smell her because he's got an extra...
Yeah, he's sniffing out some trouble.
Oh
my God, why would you keep a jar of acid hanging around?
Right, I mean, well, there's science. They got a science on them.
I mean, you maybe put a lid on those jars of acid.
Right, oh my God.
Oh God, oh God, oh God. He's like, this is the best movie I ever saw.
Yeah. Snap out, right. Fuck.
But it's like, maybe don't scream, you're all crazy.
She could have maybe played it a little more cooler or something like that.
She could have just been like, oh, gee willikers, I got lost.
I think that's a part of her character. Like, she kind of doesn't know how to, like, not just go, like, say what's on my mind right now. You know what I mean? Like, remember she's talking with the guy, she's like, you want to have sex? You know, like,
Yeah.
You know, she's got, like, this cut. There's like a lack. There's kind of like a little bit of a Drax thing, like just not like socialized to have a single bit of subterfuge about anything that like originally comes to mind. Maybe I think another good one. I mean, like this mystery stuff is it's gross and it's weird and it's fucking it's crazy and they're really leaning into the conspiracy thing. Like, have we lost the plot a little bit about trying to find a fucking head? Like, are we like, oh yeah, that thing?
I don't think it would matter. Because it's like a video game, you got all the side quests, and sometimes you just...
Well, yeah, what was the thing he said earlier? Like, the quote he said something about that, where you get, like, you go off on...
sidetracked by some bullshit.
Yeah.
The golden... There's another rule.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Okay, all right. Yeah, I know. And I think that's an interesting way to... Or you could even be like, this is kind of what playing the game is like. You know what I mean? Like, there's a main
you're on
quest.
A main quest, and then, like, something else comes up. You're like, look over here.
Yeah,
because
right.
really, the thing is find her dad, right?
Right.
And so why she's trying to find out what's happening in this vault is because that lady took her dad.
Mm-hmm.
So now the head isn't quite as important to her, I don't think. Because I think it's more, she was like, oh shit, here's another clue on how to track down my dad. These people...
I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to bring her to her.
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
Well, then that's your problem solved. Unless they're going to impregnate her with a bunch of...
Gulper babies.
Babies.
That was gnarly. They get born and then they just eat you.
Motherhood, man. I'm telling you. It's a raw deal.
They kind of kept talking about it. They didn't really show it that much. But like I did, I don't know. It's probably just because of fault. But I started kind of looking up, just kind of going back through what what nuclear fallouts are actually like and shit like that. And it's interesting that they kind of seem to bring that up a lot, like the specter of like an incoming, like what's going to happen if and when this goes down. That was highlighted a lot in this episode as far as like what somebody's willing to do to get into a vault and then what somebody's willing to do to stay in one. You know what I mean? Like, and I think... And it is fucking I mean, like, there's so many levels to it. There's just, like, there's the initial hot flash that fucking, like, anything within, like, fucking 10 miles just gets completely fucking annihilated and melted. And then there's, like, the bulldozer effect that's, like, another 10 miles. And then the other thing, the thing that I totally forgot about is then there's, like, the vacuum that, like the stem of an H-bomb is the shit sucking everything back up into this fireball that needs to be fed. It is so impossible to comprehend the level of destruction.
Yeah, our humans just amazing?
I mean, like, in the worst ways, we are. I mean, like, in the worst and best ways, we can be, for sure. I mean, like...
It's hard for us to comprehend what the threat of nuclear annihilation is, like, because, like, we're like, okay, well, we've seen it, we know what it does, and we're like, okay, it won't happen. They won't do that again. Because it was like, they hadn't done it yet. And then they did it, and they're like, oh, fuck.
It's so gnarly that we did it, like, that it happened once and nobody, and like, it's crossed the minds of people, I'm sure. But no one's had the guts to do it because it is that terrible. You know, but the specter of that was all around this thing, and they put together a bunch of new, like, crazy ass yeah. So we got multiple people lasting fucking 200 fucking years, and they put that in there. You're still searching for her. You think that she's still alive? That fucking. I mean, like, I mean, I would have taken, like, a descendant of the daughter, but I mean, is that what we're talking about now?
Oh, you think he's talking about his actual family?
His actual daughter being alive. I'm assuming she got
cryoed.
Because she was with him when the bombs dropped. And that's what I'm assuming went down. Unless we cut back to them, we find out that something else happened, you know. Not sure. Well, no. I think the big thing that he's going to be pissed about is the fact that he gets fucking pinched for being a fucking communist by Moldaver, and that's what kept him and his family out of the vault. I'm assuming that's what it is.
Think that, yeah, she's like a
she could
like
be a fucking mole. She could easily be a fucking mole. I mean, like, you know, and
like that she is like reporting the communists.
Yes.
Or keeping tabs on in case any of the Vault Tech people go to these meetings, make sure they're on the blacklist. So she could be running the communist meetings, being like.
And that was the other thing about the one guy, the Butt Atkins or whatever the fuck his name was.
Yeah.
Like Butt Atkins. No, but like he was talking about like time, and that's what they're talking about with the cryo shit, and that's what they're talking about with. That's why the shit is so fucking primo. It's like freeze me,
and just wake me up when you crack it.
Free me in place once we're done, once we're through, and that's maybe where we get the daughter shit. Some variation of some shit like that is kind of where I think it's going, or at least where it seems like it's going. Because I'm assuming she rats on him. She's a power player. She trades people. She trades information. She goes in. She snatches people. Like if she was just a raider, she'd just fucking kill everybody. Mm-hmm. She kept Kyle MacLachlan for a reason, and so like
what is the reason?
And so like, and then we still don't even fucking really know exactly.
We don't know. We don't know why.
Yeah, maybe there's
took him and
I don't know. So
anything.
It's like, you know, so like there's the whole. I think it's all going to kind of tie into that shit, and so like I think and that's, but I think that is where, that's where we could possibly get a fucking, like, you know, a possible reunion or something like that, or at the very least, that's definitely what ties him to her.
Yeah,
where he goes like, you fucking like, it's like I didn't even. He was saying to the guy, he was like, I don't even know if I want to be here. Like, I like you, I appreciate you, but I mean, I'm not comfortable with what they're doing, but I don't know if I'm exactly that. I don't know, some of the elements of this mystery is pretty fucking cool. I mean, like that element's kind of taken off, and I'm into it. You know what I mean? So I'm excited for the next one, man. If you guys are excited for the next one, you guys want to see what we got to say about episode 7, about the penultimate episode, and you guys want to see what that reaction, you guys can actually take a look at it right now. Links to the top and comment in the description below. Click that, head on over, hit us up at the $8 premium streaming tier, and that gets you full and uncut access to all of our Fallout coverage, including episode 7 right now, completely full and uncut. So we hope you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that and you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like and subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps and never fucking hurts. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. We'll check y'all later. Dude, you guys are silly with those things, man. You guys are fucking crushing the game.
You can join this army if your pronouns are good.
Your pronouns are good.
My pronouns are ye and haw.
When you ejaculate, do you call them dick bullets? If so, then you can join our army in the Brotherhood.